So, we're gonna be jumping back onto Baldur today. Now, full disclosure, for those that like ESO, obviously the last time we played, we ended up doing this quest. I don't even know how to describe it. It wasn't a fetch quest, but basically we had to go to like the 4 fucking corner. Like, we just had to go in a big ass circle around the map, and it was terrible. If we get another quest like that, I'm gonna be switching games. I cannot sit through another quest like that. So, we'll see. Cowboy has a haircut. He does. That was very, very correct. Cowboy does have a haircut. Got that fucking fade. Outdated add-ons. Don't forget to update. Okay. Okay, date later. Dismiss. Alright, so with where I left, retrieve the Stones of Cold Fire. That's not the quest I'm on. Complete a battleground, talk to Oriandra. That's right, you had a...
Initiate? A word?
Yeah, what's your quest for me now, lady?
First-rate work in Summerset. Really, first-rate. Unfortunately, we have another problem. Are you ready to set? Our seers detected more of these time breaches. This time in the Iliac Bay region. My homeland. The lore master and I will keep searching.
Goodbye. Don't give a shit about your problems. I'm not sealing any more time breaches. Fuck that. Those missions are terrible. As far as I'm concerned, time can pour out and eat the whole universe. Now, how do I get over to Oriande? There we go. This any good, and is it online only? This is online only, and it's good if you like MMOs. Just remember, it's an MMO. You can't go into it expecting to playing Skyrim, though it's pretty close.
You must be the adventurer that Valsaryn was going on about. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to our secret island. Oh, I suppose you already talked to the Right Master, seeing as you're here in Kapora Tower. That strange pearl has certainly been reluctant to reveal its secrets. The Right Master hates it when an inanimate object refuses to cooperate. Regarding the amplification elixir, I just cataloged it. It's a Sotha Seal creation, as you'd expect. What? No, not in the traditional sense. He's not one of our monks, if that's what you're asking. More like an honorary member, I guess you'd say. According to my records, the silver vial should be right over there. As soon as the pearl arrived via Valsaryn's transference spell, the Right Master gathered the Conclave to prepare an Augury Ritual. He's been cycling sages through to keep them fresh, while slowly increasing the intensity of the ritual. I'm the Right Master's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Besides, such a complex ritual requires the power of the Conclave of the 11 Forces. I'm not that strong yet. Under the Right Master's tutelage, I expect to attain that rank. One day.
Okay. There we go. That's it. That.
Was Oriandra able to direct you to the proper elixir? Without something to amplify the magic, our ritual is going to fail. Just in time. For the next stage of the ritual, if you have no objections, I'd like you to join us. Your experiences alongside Valsaryn might help reveal what has so far eluded our efforts. We'll handle the magic. You pour the elixir into the scrying pool and stand close. As the ritual's power amplifies, your experiences with the Pearl and the false Aldark should help the augury do its job.
Wait, do I have to keep talking? We were done the dialogue. Really?
Was Oriandra able to... We want to discover the origin of the Pearl, and it's
Yeah, I mean, that much is fucking obvious.
That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthiel will seal Summerset's fate.
Oh shit. Take chat off. Doesn't make sense to have it up there. Or if I do keep chat, let me get down. It's like not in the way of the map. Pretty sure that sneeze just scared the cats. Alright, boop, boop, boop. Go on, here.
That was unnerving. It seems the false Aldark belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists called the Court of Bedlam. Imagine, the faithful of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal working together. This is more serious than I anticipated. No, but I'm hardly an expert on the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sensed in the pearl, though, it doesn't contain the taint of Oblivion. We're missing something, but what? I suppose we'll need to find out what's going on in Relenthiel. I hoped you'd say that. Relenthiel sits to the west of Shimmerine, just across the mountains. I'll send Valcerin with you to talk to the Cannon Reeve. The false Aldark may be dead, but Mephala's and Nocturnal's agents remain, as well as the pearls.
Alright, to Relenthiel we go. How far are you into this game? I don't know, to be honest. I mean, how do you tell how far you are in an MMO? Especially one where you can level up anywhere. I'm level 16, I'm doing a DLC. Aside from that, it's... like, your guess is as good as mine, my dude. Like, I really don't know. As long as the quests are staying good tonight, I'll keep playing. Otherwise, some other things on the agenda. Could always do more Dark Souls, but I've done so much Dark Souls lately, I wanted to take a little break from it. Basically, give Souls some time to rest, if you will. But I know Path of Exile just had a patch with some updates. Dead Cells had a patch recently with some updates, so there's a lot of different things I may do tonight. Assuming I don't fall asleep first. I've been ever since my running, well, my jog, whatever you want to call it, ever since my mile attempt the other day, I've actually been working out in earnest for the rerun that I'll be doing. So, like before, I was like working out a little bit. Now I'm like full on every single day but Sunday. I am either lifting or running and going to bed earlier. Smoking's done, so it's like, you know, fucking it's time to go. We're getting in shape. Getting a haircut, getting in shape. Have you thought about streaming Vampire? Nah, strictly walkthrough, let's play type deal. I've already invested too much time in it as a let's play to turn back now. Honestly, with how much talking, might as well make vampire episodes an hour long. I mean, there is a lot of talking. That doesn't mean you're getting hour-long episodes. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Whoa, 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 Woofy, whoa, Woofy. Hold up. I got double notifications up. I do. There. Weird. I did not see them earlier. And so, I like reopened them, but apparently I did have them. I guess they were just minimized. But, more importantly, FightinCowboy, welcome to the Booty Nation. Where you'll stay. It's a vampire game you feel would be worth it. I like action in Victoria London setting, but seeing also emphasizes stories. The story at least good. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I think it's, I don't know. I mean, it's not gonna win a Game of the Year award or anything, but I think it's decent for what it is. I feel like there's a little bit more that could have been done to make the world better, but the story and the relationships and like I feel like just about everyone you meet is fucked up in one way or another, but you know, like there's a lot of moral gray area in the game. Like almost all of the choices are a moral gray, which makes it interesting because you got to decide, you know, who do I spare, who do I drain? And the main way to get XP is by fucking draining people dry. So, you know, it's like in the more recent episodes that I recorded, quite a few people, I'm just like, yeah, you know what? My guy's thirsty. Drained. But, you know, how long can I go on with this before I've drained someone that's, you know, like, someone we did not want to do that to? But I'm enjoying it for sure. That's why the stream's late, actually. I was in the middle of recording some, and then I had an episode that just kind of... I couldn't wrap up. Like, I started talking to somebody, and I finally, like, started getting to ask some... I found another vampire, and basically was finally able to, like, ask questions. Like, get into the game's actual lore. And this would... I heard you could drain... No one in the game becomes insanely hard. Well, so, alright, the way it works...
Ah, this one has been looking for you.
Hey, Ross.
Raz's investigations have brought him to Relenthiel. When this one noticed your Sijic friend slip into town, Raz figured you'd be along soon. So, what did you discover on Arteum, the island that isn't here anymore? Oh, that made Raz's head hurt.
Nice!
Yes. This one has
Station
been
Heights?
exploring the
Yes, one
Daedric connection as well.
and I loved
But
it.
Raz hates Daedra.
Wonderfully
In
spent
Raz's
time, and
experience,
also I like
very
your
little
sense of
good comes
humor.
from dealing with
Thanks.
Daedra or their cultists. And this revelation brings you to Relenthiel, yes?
Hang on, I'm gonna get some tea real fast.
That is disturbingly vague. Why must cryptic cultists be so... cryptic? Well, Raz saw Valserin head toward Canonry Farmeldo's house. This one suggests we start our investigation of the area there.
Drat! Which one could he possibly be? You there. You're new to Relenthiel, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization. Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Summerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just...
Don't got time for this problem, lady. If your brother wants to be an actor, let him be a fucking actor.
Go inside and we'll discuss this later. And take off that ridiculous hood.
Ridiculous? I'll show you what's ridiculous. I'll show you all!
That was an accident. Hello.
You think as Canon Reeve I'd be immune to the troublesome temper of a spoiled and rebellious child. But what distinguished visitors I have today. A wandering sage, a well-dressed Khajiit, and you. What brings such a group to Relanthiel? Investigating. For who? Well, there have been 3 reports this week of someone disappearing. And my intractable son Nadoril and his malcontent friends have been cavorting around the large sinkhole that recently appeared.
So does this feel more like a true MMO or a single-player campaign with an MMO in the background? I'd say it's more the latter. Like, every now and then I go into a dungeon and there'll be, you know, somebody there that I'll group up with, but I would say a majority of my playthrough has been solo thus far.
What are you implying? They're just young and proud of their heritage. I wouldn't draw such a harsh conclusion without substantial evidence. I can't understand why they're fascinated with the sinkhole, but that doesn't make them criminals.
I mean, boys just like holes, what can I say?
It's unusual for newcomers to encroach upon Altmer affairs, especially since we rarely saw any prior to the Queen's decree. If you want to investigate, I won't try to stop you. And if anything happens, maybe it will teach my son to avoid the place.
Raz wants to ask the Canon Reeve a few more questions. Take the Sijic and go investigate the sinkhole.
Okay.
Dawnbreaker, open the way! Oh, come on! Stupid Daedric interference! I'll be back!
Sunbro. I wonder if there's a fantasy game where elves in general are not stuck-up dicks.
Doril's mad! He attacked Eldon, and one of those horrible creatures tore off my hood!
Oh no! Heavens! Jagrastjida. Boom. 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 By the power of the sun. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost just knocked my tea over. I don't think I'm interested in anime souls. My dude, I'm gonna play so much Code Vein. You don't think you're interested until you touch it. And then you're like, oh, anime souls. Fucking, please be my daddy. You'll play it, and you'll love it. Never get enough of it. Watch.
That young woman was certainly in a hurry. And what was that about an Adoral and an attack? Yes, well, let's be on our guard then. I don't think this sinkhole is completely natural. Its size concerns me. If the ground continues to fall away, it could swallow all of Relenthal. It certainly feels dangerous. And if it does figure into the Court of Bedlin's plans, well, I can't think of a more frightening event than watching Relenthal get swallowed by a sinkhole.
I mean, to be honest, sinkholes are definitely no joke. Like, fucking eat houses and shit. I don't know if I want to go that way. I might make a coffee in a second.
Give me the booty, I want the booty.
Oh, I seem to have dropped this here.
Wait a minute, I'm running in a damn circle. What the shit?
I've watched all your DS walkthroughs. Would love to play some
Thanks, Testa.
if you play. On PlayStation, keep up the good work.
Where are we going, lady? What are we doing? Just following this circle. I'm so confused. I don't know where to go. Ooh. This place seems like it just I don't know. I just keep circling and finding more of the sinkhole. Alright, this is where I came in. People theorize that the park inside of a trailer park that I live in will become a sinkhole eventually. That makes sense. The ground is really unstable over the whole park. Well, you might want to fucking pick up that trailer and leave to a new place, my dude. Neo is good, but the story is okay at best. Listen, dude, Neo's story could have literally been William going, I need to go to Japan to save my waifu. And I would have still played the shit out of it because the combat is so goddamn good that the story could literally be a potato with a face drawn on it and nobody would care.
Through the island. I'll teleport closer to the central area and meet you there.
Okie dokie.
Someone there! Help! Please help!
What's up, buddy?
Crazy bastard stabbed me. God, this hurts.
Tell Papa Cowboy what happened.
Kind of fun. Joining the Court of Bedlam.
Oh my god, fucking kids these days joining cults.
Ultima heritage. Met Doral when we heard that they planned to release those creatures. I made...
The Court of Bedlam will eradicate the lesser races. Maybe even deal with our unworthy queen.
Court of Bedlam! What a terrible name. You like the feel of the power of the sun?
Over here. Keep quiet and tell me if you see what I see.
Yeah. Yo, it's a bat angler thing.
You see that, right? My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. That's a sea slode. They haven't been seen in Summerset since, well, it's been centuries at least. A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The sea slode come from the distant underwater kingdom of Ulvorkus. Who's that hooded figure with the slode? And look, the slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most hated in Tamriel. And the sea slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Summerset. They believe it once belonged to them. They pillage, release plagues. They're horrible. The hooded figure could be a member of this so-called Court of Bedlam. At this point, nothing would surprise me. That slode has me worried, though. I can't think of anything worse than an alliance between those foul beasts and Daedric cultists. They could certainly have a connection to the sea slode's submerged kingdom, but they appear to have been placed down here. Look how they...
Master! Intruders in the cave!
Heed me, my creatures! Destroy the intruders!
That young idiot! We need to get over there.
Witness the power of Katora, the Abyssal Cabal!
Shut up. I'm gonna destroy all of your stuff. God, the CC. Is she doing anything to help me, or is she just... Heal me! God damn, dude. Almost had to pop my fucking ultimate again. Templar's coming along. Slow, but steady. Power of the sun! Back up.
This way! Up here!
Oh, I was hoping at 25 I'd get like something, but that's 38. That's a very arbitrary number. This way, up here. I don't know how the hell to get up there, lady. The damn sinkhole. Everything looks like it's the same. Some crab. There's some angry salamanders. Yeah, don't mind me. I don't even think I'm supposed to go this way. Just ignore me. Ow. Fuck off, salamander. Salamanders are a bunch of dicks. Oh my god. The best one-on-one class for duels. I mean, I would guess it's gonna be a Nightblade. Rogues are always OP in 1v1.
No sign of where the sea slow disappeared to.
Oh boy, here we go. Alright, let's kill him. God, I'm gonna definitely need a coffee. Officially broken Skyrim, and I have a skeleton army along with a follower, undead skeevers, and zombie summons that like 12 followers at a time. Everything just dies necro OP. Yeah, that sounds close to what my experience was like as a necro. That's all good and dandy, but what you're not counting on, Lex, is eventually you're gonna fight a dragon. The dragon is gonna go Boostaya, and it casts like one breath though, and then you lose like half your followers. And then you get really salty because you realize that all the time you spent getting them and raising them and gearing them and everything, it was all for nothing. Because they still can't beat bosses. And you get a little sad.
Damn it! I wasn't fast enough. For the time being, let's see what's through that opening.
Gee.
The sea slode left us something to remember it by.
Oh, it left
we need to dispatch
this
that creature.
Oh, nice. Shit. Got him!
There! I think we can get out over there.
I remember we summoned some crazy shit. We were playing with Ordinary though. What did I have? I had like a Daedric thing. I know for a while I tried doing the triple Atronach. That just didn't work out well.
Somehow Raz knew he'd find you here.
Sea slodes. This is worse than the Right Master imagined. Meet me in Artaeum after you talk to the Queen's Eye.
Okay, dokie, bye-bye.
Did the pretty Sijik say sea slode? No. Raz must have heard wrong. That could not have been what she said. Slode? That's bad. And sea slode? That sounds even worse. If the sea slode threatens Summerset, Queen Irene must be informed. We need to act. Wait. What did you say about the Daedra worshippers? In Summerset? And slode? Oh, Raz...
Dude, imagine telling this guy, like, just a little bit ago, he was like, oh, that's my dumbass son. He's just stupid and young, don't worry about it. Now we gotta go to him and be like, yeah, so, your kid joined a crazy death cult that's trying to bring about the destruction of the entire island, and he stabbed his friend, and he was working with the Slodes, who tried to murder and enslave everyone on this island about 1,000 years ago. Like, damn. Damn, just like, hey, about that whole looking into your kid thing. Sorry, buddy. Gonna be in for a bad time. I go make my coffee after this. My eyes are just, I think part of the problem is, after my haircut, I like laid down for a little bit. I was laying down for like fucking 5 minutes, made me sleepy. And I was like, no, I can't take a nap, I gotta stream. Should have taken a nap. Should have taken a nap.
The Eye of the Queen? How dare you accuse my son of treason? The Queen's Eye? How dare he not identify himself when he first arrived? And how dare he accuse my foolish son of something as serious as treason? The Queen shall hear of this, mark my words. Sea slode? Plus all this nonsense about Altma's superiority, and now murder? I am the Canon Reeve of Relenthil. I took an oath to serve and protect my community. How in the Queen's name am I supposed to reconcile my son's actions? Oh, Nadoril, what have you done? Please, you must talk to the Queen's Eye. He needs to show mercy. I'm sure we can find a way to resolve this without...
Wait, the kid's coming?
Here comes Nadoril now.
I have a lot to answer for? The court of Bedlam is going to turn me into a god.
Foolishness can be ignored. Murder and treason, not so much.
You and your queen have no authority over a true Altma, you mangy cat.
This one cannot allow your
Damn!
to stand
Damn!
unanswered.
Damn!
No!
Just fucking, just said boop! Quick stabbed him. Oh, man.
Relenthil is loyal to the Queen.
Damn, no
Sometimes
shit's
the eye sees
given.
treason and must cut it out before it spreads. This one is sorry you had to witness that.
Wow.
Blasphemy, treason, murder. How many crimes must one commit to attract the attention of the executioner's blade? Raz decided that a message had to be sent. Enemies of the Queen will not be tolerated.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God.
Treason and the Queen's justice are serious business. Raz has been forced into this role on rare occasions, but he never seeks it out or looks forward to wielding the blade. A necessary part of my job, yes. No. Raz will see to the Canon Reeve and send word to the Queen before looking deeper into the Court of Bedlam. You should return to Artaeum and let the Sijiks know what we learned. I tell you, Five Claw, this whole situation makes Raz want to hiss.
Damn. Damn, damn, damn. No, I timed Wilson out. I answered that fucking kid's question, like, when he first asked it. He spammed it like another fucking 4 times. Just kept asking, I haven't played in a while. I haven't played in a while. Dude, if you got time to fucking copy and paste a question, you got time to open your fucking ears and listen to it when I respond the first time. After that, you're just a spammy asshole. Artaeum. Dude, Ashley, you missed it, man. Kid got fucking stabbed in the kidneys. Dude was like, how dare you talk to me, cat? I am an all stabbed. No hesitation, just boom, right through the fucking kidneys. A little bit tricky navigating these towers.
Ah, friend of Valcerin. I've been informed that you encountered a sea slode in a sinkhole beneath Relenthiel. That bodes ill for Summerset, perhaps all of Nirn. I fear there are difficult days ahead. I'm familiar with that particular sea slode and its renegades. Call themselves the Abyssal Cabal. I thought I defeated them long ago, but it appears I was in error. What about the pearls? Valcerin mentioned you encountered more in the sink. Val described those seaborne monstrosities. I have a vague recollection of Katora utilizing such creatures in the past, but for some reason, the memories refuse to snap into focus. I suppose that's another mystery I'll need to look into. The Daedric princes require minions to carry out their will, and the Slode have always had an interest in the green and pleasant island. It isn't hard to see why they might work together. For now, you have my thanks for assisting Valcerin.
I'll be losing the 7%, but I'll be gaining ultimate and a 28% chance to get an extra ultimate. And more damage.
I asked the Conclave of the 11 Forces to ponder how we can learn more from the Abyssal Pearl. With the additional information you provided, I expect that Iridel or Amalira will be able to develop a new avenue of investigation now.
You feel Code Vein made a good choice releasing after Spider-Man and the new Tomb Raider game. I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm probably not going to play the new Tomb Raider game. The last Tomb Raider game, I was like, okay, this is bad. Wasn't that good. It wasn't really fun. It's just me abusing people with shooting a bow over and over again. And the Spider-Man game I'll probably play, but, you know, like somebody said, when was the last time we had a good superhero game? Superhero games usually don't end up being good.
Meet me...
Right, Master. The Abyssal Pearl. It's gone.
Gone? How? I set the protections personally.
I kind of like this. But I imagine I'd have to put it on a shield probably. So increase your weapon damage. Level up stamina. Weave can be morphed. Swat enemies in front of the minus thing, dealing physical damage, causing bleed. You gain minor heroism, granting you one ultimate every 1.9 seconds for 1.5 seconds for 9 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically I gain 6 ultimate on this. Or Gain a damage shield that absorbs 1200 damage for 8 seconds. Each enemy hit increases the shield strength by 100%. Ooh, man. I'm gonna be honest, Big Dick Shield sounds good, because if I hit 5 enemies, I'm looking at a 6,000 damage shield. But I also like the idea of more ultimate coming in. So here's what we're gonna do. Pulling up a vote, and I'm gonna go make a coffee. Keep my eyes open, because I stay up too late all the time. Which upgrade? Shield on cleave, ultimate on cleave. Y'all vote, I'll be back in like 2 minutes with a hot cup of joe. Let me just get rid of chat. Just turn it off. Back up top. Turn it off. There we go. Alright. BRB. And the go for is shield on cleave. While I like the idea of ultimate, I do admit that shield on cleave is pretty fucking good. Gonna be hard to beat that. Alright, talk to Right Master Ayakisis.
How could the Abyssal Pearl disappear? A few hours ago. We left it in the scrying pool. Yes.
I don't even care about what she has to say. So I'm gonna
Go
kill
ahead.
her. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna do that. Enchant. So ultimate and weapon damage. Did it overwrite? No, yeah, it has ultimate and weapon damage on it. Nice. This axe is gonna be fucking brutal. My sword disappeared. I was very spooked. I thought you were trolling me. What are you talking about? Mod sword? Why would I? Do anything with your mod sword?
See what the scrying pool reveals. There's something happening on the beach.
It's the Augury. They're invading Artaeum.
The pearl. Somehow it was used to summon the Augury. We need to defend the beach.
Is that a
Hey.
That would be mine. I'm on my way to help. Eventually.
The Golden Knight and his sword can wait. The Augury are our primary concern.
Hey, and then Cummins coming in.
The scrying pool revealed that the Sea Sloat have always been envious of Artaeum and its secrets. From the beach, they can reach the ruins of the College of Sigics, where we store relics and other items of arcane significance. If the Sea Sloat acquire, that's a mystery we can solve after we deal with the immediate problem.
Good
We need to
fucking
get down to the
coffee.
beach, destroy the pearl, and close the Augury's portal. Will you aid me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Follow the right master. I'll portal myself and reach you.
I'm more curious, how did they get to this island? It's fucked up, thanks. That's fucked up. Oh no, that's the Summerset beach. But even if they get to the Summerset beach, how the fuck's that gonna get them to, hold up, I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this way wrong. Summerset. So Geyser, this is Summerset, right? Where? There's no way to see without warping there first. Son of a bitch. What is the lore behind the Golden Knight? We don't know yet. Every time he tries to talk, his portal fucks up. So, like, we don't know what his deal is other than he's a good guy. That's all we know. Question. I'm new to ESO and I am confused. One, what to spend my skill points on. What is the skill, advisor, and class? Okay, so with your skills, first off, you got more than enough points. Like, I got 4 points I haven't even spent right now. You have things like passive abilities. Damage 3 of the nearby target. How do I not have these yet? I gotta pick those up. But the basic idea is you have abilities for your weapon type. I have two-handed there. I have bow stuff here. You have your class stuff, which I'm a Templar, so I got Spear, Wrath, and Light. You have stuff relating to the armor that you use. The main gist is that when you level up, if you have shit on your bar, like for example, this is a two-handed ability, Javelin is a Adriatic Spear ability, Revere Slash is a two-handed ability, and then Honor the Dead is a Restoring Light ability. So my Adriatic Spear, my two-handed, and my Restoring Light trees will all level up because those are the abilities that I have on. And then, you know, you just, as you level up stuff, when it reaches levels, you can eventually morph it. So just kind of pick skills that sound cool to you. And just take it from there, you know? This grant a bonus. Axe, grant your melee 8% chance to apply a bleed. Neato, forceful. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this shit up now. I should have picked this shit up a while ago. And the other thing is you'll get, like, halfway through leveling up, you'll get a free respec too, so just kind of pick up shit and try it out. In general, I'd say avoid passives until you have a better idea of what you're doing. And then, like, once you get your respec, you know, get rid of the shit you didn't like, pick up stuff you did like.
We can reach the beach through this section of the old college.
Okay. Through the vault of Mahi Wahi. I think I'm supposed to go. Wait, that didn't teleport me anywhere? It does. I don't think I'm supposed to go in here. Whoa, what is that? What was that? It's not quite a dragon. I don't know what it is, but it's badass looking.
Nice!
Hey cowboy, how's things going? Got a question for you. Do you think they will remaster Demon?
So, sometime soon, and when you play Code Vein when it comes out.
When it comes out.
So Code Vein is an obvious yes. Like, Let's Play as well as a walkthrough. I'll be doing a Let's Play first, and then recording everything I need to make the walkthrough, similar to how I did with Dark Souls 1 recently. As for Demon Souls, it's hard to say. They did pull the servers down, which suggests they got something in the works. And there have been some copyrights floating around recently, but you know, at the end of the day, Sony owns the IP, so it's up to Sony whether or not it gets remastered.
Something isn't right. I remember defeating Katora, but somehow the creature and its cabal have returned. And the pearl, I have a vague memory of moving it myself. I am unsettled.
They're fucking with his mind, aren't they?
That's just it. The vague memory. It feels as though it belongs to someone else. Forgive me. We can worry about that later. Now we need to find the Abyssal Pearl and cut off its... Very good.
Yeah, they're somehow like mind controlling our dude, I think. That dude is gonna betray us, I think. Not intentionally, not because he wants to, but because bullshit. So are we on Summerset? No, we're here. We're not on Summerset. I still don't get. Whoa, this axe looks badass.
There's the pearl. Destroy it and close that portal.
I see we got some fun thingies to fight. Ah.
Now let's go check on the vaults.
Didn't have to do nothing. Let's go, boys. Just showed up. Day's already saved. Thanks, Cookie Monster. Complicated as the time travel. Oh man, I haven't time traveled yet, so it's hard to say. Starting a new character start you in Summerset like Morrowind did. I don't know what causes that, to be honest, Joe. Like, when I started a new character, I was in... When I played a while ago, I wasn't... I was, like, in wherever my character started. And then, when I started this character, I was in Morrowind. So, I'm not sure if you would start in Summerset or not. But you could just teleport there pretty early. You do a drunk through Code Vein. Let's get the game out before I promise you any drunk throughs.
These ancient vaults house relics of great power and unusual nature.
Okay, I'm gonna go, fuck up Katora. Tren is pissy. What's wrong, Tren? Why are you having a pissy kind of day? Magical spider webs.
These ancient vaults, the Sea Sloat, or one of its agents. I have a strange feeling, so be on your guard. I can think of a number of likely candidates, including a few relics we believe originated in the ancient sea-sloped kingdom of Ulverkus. Let's get to the central rotunda and begin our...
On, dude.
Mephalah's Daedra. They sealed the chamber. We'll need to go through them.
Mephalah has sealed this place, mortal flea! Move now!
Barrier of webs. Burn it away so we can enter the rotunda.
About to say, I'm like, is it that easy? We just need to use a fucking torch?
Daedric intrusion?
My apologies. Daedric interference and Artaeum's own defenses delayed my arrival. Mephalah's webs? Oh, I hate those things. Allow me.
So who is the Super Sun Bro?
Damn it! You found me again. I'll return when I can.
Oh, hey!
I killed you. I remember our battle as clear as day.
You remember exactly what I want you to remember. And thanks to the orbs of Brock and Drell, your deepest memories will be mine. Back one, this does not concern the likes of you.
Out here, quickly. We need to hurry if we're going to help the Right Master.
He getting his brain raped right now.
It's a good thing I followed you after I alerted the rest of the Conclave. Keturah is using the power of the orbs of Barakandrel to enhance his mind magic and lock the Right Master in a mental grip. From what I can discern, an ancient implement. 3 matched orbs that our Relic Master believes originated in the Sea of Pearls. We long suspected they were connected to the Sea Slode. Keturah thinks that take this ward key. It will disable the protections on the repositories, so you can locate the Ulvor staff and bring...
So, dude is getting his mind molested, and I need to turn off the defenses to go get the special staff of penetration to break through the mind molesting barrier to save him. Doesn't want to be half anglerfish, half Jabba the Hutt. So what is the new Path of Exile thing? It's just a new season? Does that just mean it's like a new character without the, like, I don't capture things anymore? Is that all it is? Or are there like new classes and new spells and shit? Sun power. Yo, having a constant shield was badass. Thing didn't even get me past 10%. Wait, what's on our channel? I'm about to crush the PC discs for ESO and send the shards to Bethesda and ZeniMax, though I hope they will choke on them. Why don't you just do a digital download, Trin? What's going on? already bought it twice. Wait, you bought the physical copy and the physical copies aren't working, but if you bought it, it should come with like a code that you can enter, and you should be able to go online and punch in that code and just download a digital client. Like, there's no way that, you know, if the discs aren't working, you don't have to go buy it again. You should be able to just go or contact Bethesda and be like, here is my code. I bought this. The discs aren't working to upgrade. Can you just change me over to a digital? And they should be fine with it. Power of the sun. My current roleplay idea is starting to unfold. Begin being super helpful, not wanting to become a vampire, then slowly I start to feed, become more powerful and addicted to blood, and slowly destroy the world around me, giving myself to beasthood. Okay, glad to see you're getting into the role. What is this guy? Fucking White Walker over here. I mean, I wouldn't say...
Your mind is my mind, Ikesus. Reveal your memories to me.
I wouldn't say it's the best game I've ever played, but...
The heart of transparent law will be mine.
It's definitely a solid RPG. I think the thing is, like, I noticed a couple people have kind of given it less than stellar reviews. And I think a big thing with vampires, you gotta consider what you're expecting from the game. If you go into it expecting a, like, huge action RPG that's like The Witcher, you're obviously gonna be disappointed. It is very dialogue heavy, very much... It's very much about the choices you make, more than anything. It's your choices and how those are going to influence the people around you. So, if stuff like that makes you happy, you'll love the game. If you expect something like an adventure like The Witcher, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
We're running out of time. Whatever the Sea Sloat searches for in the Right Master's mind... Excellent. And it appears to be in perfect condition. With the staff, not we. You. I need to remain here to anchor you to the physical world. And you're going... Katora's mindscape is the perfect place to hurt the Sea Sloat. It's where he's most vulnerable. In a place where thoughts become reality, you'll be able to stop Katora once and for all. Now touch the staff.
So basically I just gotta go inside of his head and tell him he has a little dick and he'll get self-conscious and then we win. Cool.
Touch the oval staff.
Touch the oval.
You dare enter my domain, worm?
Use the to reveal each protected memory. You'll weaken Katora and learn something at the same time.
A bargain is a bargain. The island for the heart of transparent law.
Yes, just as we agreed. But only a portion of the crystal. We don't want to alert the Sapiarchs too soon.
Tell your fellow princes all will be well. The right master is no match for my mind magic.
Mind magic has assured me. Don't disappoint us, Keturah.
Oh, zombies! Oh man, whatever am I gonna do? Mr. Stealthy Ninja. With that 1 year sub hype.
I lured you here for one purpose, worm.
Your abyssal cabal may defeat me, but you'll never stand against the entire Psijic Order.
Once again you fail to grasp the obvious. When the time is right, you will do exactly as I command. Until then, forget.
Oh shit. So basically, dude lost, but thought he won.
The right master's waking up. You need to press on.
Stupid thing.
You shall be eradicated. Forgotten.
Repeat my words, worm. Tell me what you must do.
I will enter the Crystal Tower. I will take the heart of transparent law.
Yes. Hide it away until I call for you to give it to me. Not even the princes must know where it is.
Hide the heart.
Still, it does not
memory
work.
Shields! You destroyed them!
What do you mean still does not work? Like, just I'm telling you, contact Bethesda,
Weight
Trent.
of your own insignificance.
If you're having issues, the only thing you can do at this point is just contact Bethesda, get support, tell them that you have physical copies and they aren't working. And they'll probably just give you a digital copy if you give them your CD keys. If it's still not working, then you need to like uninstall or whatever, but I mean, if you haven't contacted the support yet, that's like the first thing you need to do.
You fight well, but in this mindscape, I reign supreme.
Oh my god, you piece of shit! Come here!
Katura's mind. It's shutting down.
Got you, fatty.
Master back to his study. You need to get out of there. Use the staff to exit the mindscape. Then talk to Sophasil.
Yeah, so the seal
sea
here.
slowed. Interesting. I haven't dissected such a specimen in an exceedingly long unit of temporal measurement. Valcerin took the Right Master to Kapora Tower to administer to his wounds. Luckily for you, I arrived in time to help Valcerin open a path out of the Slode's dying mind. What did you learn before the mindscape collapsed? Yes, I surmised as much. The triad of Daedric princes has become bold in its attempts to influence Nirn, though influence seems to be the least of their goals. The Slode, however, was unable to harvest whatever memory it sought from the Right Master. That revelation disturbs me. I feared the Crystal Tower was too tempting a target for the Daedric triad. I need to ponder the full implications of their plot. Meanwhile, I suggest you go to Kapora Tower and see how the Right Master is faring.
But the cell's basically like a god. I can, well, do I run? I mean, it shouldn't take me that long to run. That's kind of far. I'm out. Come on. Oh, this is on the stairs. There we go. Alright. I think I might switch games right now. Oh no. You know, like sometimes you're just not feeling it? I'm just like not feeling ESO tonight. Like I thought I wanted to play. And I got a level and a half, but I think it's just too chillax for me tonight. I think I need something a bit more spammy, a bit more something. Something more spammy. No, I'll play something else. I'm not gonna just end stream. Thought you would be playing the Far Cry DLC. I have it, I have not started yet. For Honor? Maybe. Diablo is kind of spammy. Let's finish up this quest and then we'll make a decision. Alright, oh, that's right, I gotta go deeper in. we did Monster Hunter yesterday. I'm not doing Monster Hunter.
As you wish, Right Master. I shall travel to Lilundril immediately.
I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend of Valcerin. What the two of you did to help me, that was a step beyond. Thank you. And it seems you accomplished what I have failed to do. You ended the threat of Katora. Katora tricked me in the past, made me remember a victory I never won. Then he planted a compulsion, forced me to steal the heart of transparent law from the Crystal Tower. Apparently I hid it and forgot about it. He sought that memory. The Crystal Tower stands as a mystical protection for Summerset. Transparent law, a crystal at the top of the tower, serves as its source of power. With the heart removed from the crystal, the protection provided by the tower slowly weakens. Yes, a smaller gem that had been embedded in the larger crystal. If the Daedric princes acquire the heart, they could take control of the Crystal Tower. Valcerin and Oriandra will warn Summerset, while I try to remember where I hid the heart. You helped me remember my true encounter with Katora and his Abyssal Cabal. I remember how they defeated me 300 years ago, compelled me to do their bidding, made me forget. For now, I need solitude to seek the memories that still elude me. Perhaps the Psijic sages can help me remember where I hid the heart of transparent... My memories.
Dude, fucked up.
What else have I forgotten? Perhaps the Psijic... I sent Val's... My actions. No. I sent Val's... Queen Iren's regent while she's... The crystal... No.
Oh, I can't get that. I was get that. Do I want this? 3 other nearby targets for 25% of the damage. I don't think I need that. Fine games. Spear wall. Block. Restoring light abilities by 6%. Second casting generates 2 ultimate. Ooh. Those would be good. New Abyss until level 100. Bring that back. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Sorry, my dude. Alright, let me think. So, well, let me just pull up fucking Steam and see what I got in the library right now. I got some VR stuff I could do.